Hey tubers, this is Mountain Green from north central Pennsylvania. You're looking at junk. No, not junk. Clutter. No, clutter. Well, some clutter. This is the start of my new workshop. Yeah, a mess. I had to move everything from one end of the garage to the other to get ready for the renovation. I've been wiring. Not doing that great of a job, but I'm learning a lot from a lot of good YouTubers. So I moved everything. I have a 3-bay garage, actually with a 4th area. You're looking at 2 areas. Far west and now looking south. This is the center bay. And obviously I got a lot of junk. So I wondered if I was taking on more than I can handle, but time will tell. I'm working hard. I'm trying to move and work and keep active like everybody else. But I'm excited. This is an exciting project. And you're about to see the start of it. Here's my new wall separating one bay from the center bay. And here we go into the new workshop. I can't take credit for this work thus far, and I won't take credit for really much of anything except for the wiring, which you'll show is probably the worst part of it. But Mill Street Construction out of Mackeyville, Pennsylvania, has started and is completing this project. All new walls, insulation, new ceiling going up, insulation. I'm basically looking at a new workshop that'll consist of 1 bay and an extra area that's going to be about 25 by 25 feet. That's plenty of space. And the far wall that you're looking at now will be, where most of the tools and everything else that I install in here will go. So I'm excited. I'm real excited. Another new stage in life. Can't sit still. Cabin fever. It's early April. Tired of sitting around. So here we go. New workshop for Mountain Green. I have this garage and a workshop, and I have the hoop house I built a couple years ago, just outside that window over there. Let's take a closer look at some of my handiwork, if you want to call it that. Nah, the wiring ain't pretty. And many of you are going to say, oh my God, that's an accident waiting to happen. Well, part of my problem has been is they gave me one neutral bar up there in the corner in the far right. So everything had to be wrapped. I mean, yeah, I'm going to look, see if I could have done it better, but anyway, hey, it's all working. It's all good. And I've added about, 10? I've added 10 or more circuits. So all the plugs you see in here, or will see, are separate circuits. Most are 20 amp. Lights are 15 amp. So I had virtually no electricity in here, and what I did have was badly done. Badly done. The junctions were all left open splices. I still have some at the other end of the garage. I've got to fix them once this is done. But over here I added, there's a plug. I went with singles. Doubles aren't as stable, at least I couldn't find. I didn't think that they were anyway. So a single at 20 amp, here's another single at 20 amp. Here's a 4 plug at 20 amp. And then here's another plug, gonna be another plug at 20 amp. And I went to a yard sale, picked up some heavy duty extensions with boxes at the end, and you'll see how I hooked that up with a reel. I've got an old hose reel. I'm gonna turn that into an extension reel. I'm just gonna have some fun. This is River. River's hanging out. And by her name you can tell. We found her down by the river. So anyway, yeah, this is something interesting. My father, God rest his soul, built this. He was an electrician, but he used angle iron, simple angle iron, and built this. And he had it in our basement. And it's what he used to build this massive model train set for us. Not that this was it, but this is from where he worked. And, simple guy. Worked 2-3 jobs his whole life, raised 5 kids. you know, in a first 2-bedroom house and a 3-bedroom house. Wonderful guy. Just a simple construction of angle iron. And after he passed, I took it apart and brought it to my house. But simple things like adding this outlet bar here and connecting it to a surge protector here. And so the bench becomes really functional. And obviously it's actually pretty large. I haven't really measured it, but it's pretty large. I'm going to say 32 by something or other, maybe 8. But hey, it's his now, it's mine, it's something to remember. Talking about remembering, there's the World War II veteran in his high school days. Love you, Dad. I'm going to be selling this cast iron cook stove, because that's what it was. It was in the house when we bought the house, and we brought it out here. Been here ever since. It's a coal wood stove. I just don't know. I think this is kind of too much for this workspace. Just too much in terms of fire of wood and coal. I'm thinking I need to go to gas, and I can install a tank outside the wall here and run a line in. But it's nice to have, and that's the idea here. I'm going to heat this baby. And I'm excited to do so. So as day 1 gets put to bed, day 2 is tomorrow. It's going to rain. I'm thinking we're going to be able to finish a lot of this up. And I'll keep you posted. Thanks.